My name is Grace, and I honestly never thought the biggest threat to my marriage would be my husband's mother. It sounds funny until it becomes your life, until you find yourself stuck between the man you love and the woman who raised him. I married Carter 2 years ago. We met at work. I was a graphic designer. He was a department manager. Calm, steady, reliable. The kind of man you feel safe building a home with. And we were building one. Until his mother, Linda, walked straight into it. At first, I tried to be polite. I knew this was normal, families are complicated. But Linda wasn't just visiting. She was taking over. She criticized everything. My cooking, my hair, my job, my friends, even how I watered the plants. Every sentence began with, "I don't mean to offend you, but," and always ended with an insult. But the worst part was her complete lack of boundaries. She had a key and used it whenever she wanted. She opened our fridge and said, "You're not feeding my son right." She walked into our bedroom, checking linens like she was inspecting a hotel. Once, she even rearranged our furniture while we were gone, and proudly said, "It looks better this way. You're welcome." I knew then this wasn't just annoying. It was dangerous. I tried talking to Carter calmly, explaining that I felt invaded, but he always said, "Grace, she's just trying to help. You're overreacting." That word overreacting cut deeper each time. The biggest fight happened 3 months ago. I came home exhausted from work, hoping for a quiet weekend. Instead, I found Linda in my kitchen washing our pots and hanging new curtains she bought without asking us. I finally snapped. I told her this was our home, and she needed to respect our space. She crossed her arms and said, "If you were a better wife, I wouldn't have to." Right then, Carter walked in, and instead of defending me, he said, "She's only trying to help." I don't remember how the screaming started, only the tears, the shaking hands, and him saying, "You're forcing me to choose." But I wasn't forcing anything. They created the situation, he just refused to see it. That night I slept in the guest room, and for the first time, I thought about divorce. A few days later, I told him one sentence: "I can't stay married to a third person." Then quietly added, "You need to choose boundaries or chaos." It was a hard conversation. I saw the pain in his face. This was still his mother. But he finally understood. I wasn't trying to pull him away. I was trying to save our marriage. We changed the locks. He talked to Linda himself. We set rules for visits. Things slowly began to heal. And now, writing this story, I understand something important. The mother-in-law is not the problem. The real problem is when a husband refuses to set boundaries. And I'm grateful Carter realized that before we lost each other.